When most people plan a trip, they think about sunny beaches, big cities, or famous landmarks. But far in the north of Europe, there is a region that feels like another world. This is Scandinavia. A land of snow, mountains, fjords, and islands where nature is still wild and powerful. Here, the seasons are extreme. In summer, the sun can shine all night, giving you endless days. In winter, darkness covers the land, but the skies glow with the magic of the northern lights. It is a place where time moves differently, where silence is deep, and where nature shows its true beauty. Today, we will take you on a journey through 5 of Scandinavia's most incredible destinations. Each one tells a different story, but all of them will leave you amazed. Let's start our journey. Our journey begins in Kiruna, the northernmost town in Sweden. This is a place where winter lasts long, snow covers the land, and the nights are magical. Kiruna is one of the best spots in the world to see the northern lights. Imagine standing outside on a silent night while green and purple colors dance across the sky. It feels like watching nature paint right in front of you. But Kiruna is also known for something very unique: the Ice Hotel. Built fresh every winter from ice and snow, it's not just a hotel, it's a living art piece. Artists from around the world carve the walls, create sculptures, and design rooms out of ice. Inside, the beds are made of ice blocks, covered with soft reindeer skins and warm sleeping bags. Every spring, the hotel melts back into the river, only to be rebuilt again next year. Kiruna is also surrounded by wilderness. You can ride a dog sled through snowy forests, try snowmobiling, or even visit the Sami people, the indigenous group of the region, to learn about their traditions and reindeer herding. Kiruna is a place that shows you what life looks like close to the Arctic Circle. Next, we travel to Norway to ride the Flam Railway, one of the most beautiful train journeys in the world. Even though it's only about 1 hour long, it takes you through scenery that feels like a fairy tale. The train starts in the small village of Fellem, located deep inside a fjord, and climbs high into the mountains. Along the way, you pass through 20 tunnels, cross bridges, and see countless waterfalls. One of the most famous stops is the Kijosfossen waterfall, where water crashes down from the cliffs. In summer, the area is bright green, while in winter, it becomes a frozen wonderland. The railway was built in the early 20th century and is considered an engineering miracle because of its steep climb. Today, it's not just transportation, it's a tourist attraction. People from around the world come just to sit by the window and watch Norway's beauty roll by. Riding the Flame Railway feels less like a train ride and more like entering a storybook. Our next stop is Senja Island, sometimes called Norway in miniature. That's because this one island has everything Norway is famous for: steep mountains, narrow fjords, small fishing villages, and even sandy beaches. Senja is special because it's still less crowded than other famous destinations. Here, you can feel like you have the entire island to yourself. The coastline is dramatic, with cliffs dropping straight into the sea, while inland, you find peaceful lakes and green forests. Hiking is one of the best things to do on Senja. Trails take you to high viewpoints, where you can see sharp mountain peaks surrounded by deep blue water. One of the most popular spots is the Sigla Mountain, a sharp peak that rises above the island like a giant tooth. No trip to Scandinavia is complete without seeing a fjord, and one of the most famous is Gjøringer Fjord. A fjord is a long, narrow waterway created by glaciers surrounded by steep cliffs. And Gjøringer Fjord is one of the most stunning examples in the world. As you sail through the fjord, waterfalls tumble down from the mountains. The most famous is the Seven Sisters waterfall, where 7 streams of water fall side by side into the fjord. Across from it is another called the Suta, and together they form a legend that locals love to tell. The small village of Gjøringer at the end of the fjord is a peaceful base for exploring. From here, you can hike up into the mountains for views that look like paintings, or take a kayak and paddle across the quiet waters. The fjord changes with the seasons. In summer, cruise ships sail through, while in winter, snow covers the peaks and silence fills the valley. Gjøringer Fjord isn't just about beauty, it's about feeling how small we are compared to nature. The mountains rise so high and the water is so deep that you can't help but feel humbled. Our final destination takes us far into the Arctic, the islands of Svalbard, located halfway between mainland Norway and the North Pole. Svalbard is one of the most remote places you can visit. Life here is extreme. In the summer, the sun never sets, giving you 24 hours of daylight. You can hike across glaciers or take boat trips to see huge sheets of ice breaking into the sea. In winter, the opposite happens. The sun disappears for months, leaving the land in total darkness. But in that darkness, the northern lights fill the sky with magical colors. Svalbard is also known for its wildlife. There are more polar bears here than people. You can also see walruses resting on the ice, Arctic foxes running across the snow, and reindeer grazing on the tundra. Because of the danger from polar bears, people even carry rifles outside the town for safety. One of the most interesting places here is the Global Seed Vault, a huge storage facility built into a mountain, where seeds from around the world are kept safe for the future. Svalbard feels like the edge of the world, wild, remote, and unforgettable. Scandinavia is not just a region, it's an experience. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, so you never miss our next travel story. Scandinavia is waiting. Are you ready for the adventure?